Even Republicans admit it was a stunning failure in Washington. After 7 years of political promises, conservatives could not repeal Obamacare. The fallout sparked Flashpoint. From the right, Mark Davis of 660 AM The Answer, and from the left, former Democratic State Rep Domingo Garcia.
Good morning. Well, you know, Trump's promised that we were going to win so much, we were going to get tired of winning. Here we are into the first 60-something days of his candidacy, and Trump care failed miserably. I guess a plan to kick 28 million Americans off health care, to raise premiums for employers, and let the insurance companies get rich wasn't so popular, even with some Republicans.
Well,
what happened?
That's one way of putting it, and then we'll get tired of winning, but nobody said in the first 100 days. Right, here's bottom line. The rollout and the actual execution of repeal and replace was incredibly badly handled. Phony deadline, needless internecine squabbling between the Freedom Caucus and Paul Ryan.
But
there is no. We had one job. We had 7 years to figure out something that would pass, and we screwed it up. Yeah. Here's the good news, and it is good news. We'll be back with something that will pass. So get ready.
During the 8 years of Obama, 62 attempts to repeal and replace.
Oh, exactly right.
And now you all are in power. You got control of the House, the Senate, and the presidency.
Right, it was gutless Republicans. All these Republicans said, "Oh, we sent a strong repeal bill." We knew that Obama would go, forget it, because it's named after him. So now that it can actually pass, it's a real gut check for Republicans, and I believe they will rise to the challenge.
Well, I read that Ted Poe has resigned from the Liberty Caucus.
Freedom Caucus, that's correct.
Liberty Caucus, because he did not agree with the Republicans on this.
So there's the door. Good idea. If you can't stand the heat, get out of the kitchen.
So how many more Texas Republicans are going to defect from the Trump agenda?
Not a one. In fact, you'll see people drawn to the agenda, but you'll also see the agenda change. The agenda will involve a repeal movement, a repeal bill that can actually pass. It'll have just enough to satisfy moderates and enough to satisfy the Freedom Caucus.
I think it's time that we understand that health care should be a right, just like public health.
Except that
it should be.
But it's not.
And it shouldn't be a way for insurance companies to get rich off the middle class and the working man and woman of America. From the left, Domingo Garcia.
Great to be back. From the right, Mark Davis, 660 AM The Answer.